Hi everyone, I'm David from DataBar, and today I want to quickly show you how to use Waterfall enrichments to 10x your data coverage. The difference between a regular enrichment and a waterfall enrichment is that a regular enrichment simply uses one data provider to get the data that you're looking for, whereas a waterfall enrichment uses multiple data providers until it gets a successful hit. To get to the waterfall enrichments, we simply need to click the Enrich sidebar and look for this waterfall enrichment icon. Any category that has this icon is a category that has waterfall enrichments available. In this case, I have a table with a list of LinkedIn profiles, so I'm going to go ahead and click into the Get Email from Social Link category. Once I do that, there's going to be two main sections. The first one is the Try All Data Providers with a Waterfall and Use a Single Data Provider. I'm going to go ahead and click on the waterfall. Once I have my waterfall setup page open, I have two main sections that I need to fill out. The first one is the waterfall setup. This is where I decide which data providers I want to use, which data providers I want to go first. To reorder them, simply drag a data provider up or down. To remove a data provider, press this X button. And to add additional data providers, simply click Add Another, and then select the items that you want to add. In this case, I want to use all data providers. On the right, you'll see this credit indicator. So this is how much this data provider is going to cost you if a successful hit is going to come back. So in this case, let's say Mariana comes back successful. I'm going to be charged 8 credits. If Mariana returns no hits, but Prospeo comes back with a hit, then I'm not going to be charged anything for Mariana, but I am going to get charged 6 credits for Prospeo. Once this is ready, I'm going to need to tell this waterfall where my LinkedIn URLs are located in the table. This is really similar to our regular enrichments, so I'm just going to go ahead and click on it and select the LinkedIn column. I also have my regular enrichment automations available in waterfalls. If I wanted to run automatically when a source column changes, I can turn on automations, or if I want it only to run when certain conditions are met, I can use run conditions. This looks good for now, so I'm going to go ahead and install this waterfall. Once my waterfall is installed in the spreadsheet, I can run it just like a regular enrichment. So I'll go ahead and click on the lightning bolt. To get the waterfall data, I'm simply going to need to click into one of these cells. So I'm going to go ahead and click on Amir. Amir is a partner of DataBar. If you haven't checked out cloudtask.com yet, I highly recommend checking it out. It's a marketplace for sales professionals. To get to the data that I'm actually looking for, there's a section called Result. So I'm going to go ahead and click into that. And this is where all of my main data is located. We have our first name, last name, work email, personal email. But most data providers actually return more than that. They might return a person's location, a phone number, they might return the company link, or any other data that's available about the company. Usually, that data is not as important in a waterfall, so we tuck it away in the enrichment data section. If you click into that, it's still readily available, and if you want to, you can simply go ahead and expand it into a separate column. It's going to be available just like a regular enrichment. Lastly, we have our waterfall steps section. In the waterfall steps, we can also see additional info about each one of these enrichments. In this case, all 4 gave a nothing found or no data response. If we hover over the triangle, we can actually see additional details from the request. And we can see how many credits were spent for this particular enrichment. If we ever need to take out the email or phone number or any of the other data points into a separate column, you can simply click on this Results section and then create a new column from the data that's available in there. Aside from email waterfalls, we also have waterfalls for finding phone numbers, we have waterfalls for looking at people by their email address, and we can search for people by their name and company link. If you have any questions, let us know, and thank you for watching this video.